So now let's say now we'll talk about law of reflection. Laws, in fact, laws of reflection. What does laws of reflection say? One, the first law says if we have a surface, this is, which ray is this? This is incident ray, right?
And the another dotted line is normal.
Yes, this is dotted line is normal. Why I have written it as normal? Because it's imaginary, right? It doesn't exist. We have done it for our reference. This is reflected ray. Now it doesn't look like that, but I'll just redraw it. So this is reflected ray. Now what does it say? If this is angle of incidence, this is angle of reflection. The first law says angle of incidence is always equal to angle of reflection. Angle of incidence is always equal to.
So we have to write this also.
Yes, you have to write this also. It's a very important one. So angle of incidence is always equal to angle of reflection. So I'll write angle I equal to how much? Angle R. Okay, so you can quickly take it down.
Sir, note it down.
Note it down. Very good. Now the next thing. Now second law, let's try to understand it. First I'll state it and then we'll try to understand what it is. So it says incident ray, normal and reflected ray. Incident ray, normal and reflected ray lie on the same plane. So incident ray, normal and reflected ray lie on the same plane. So just take it down, then I'll make you understand what actually that means.
Noted, sir.
Noted? Very good. Now let's try to understand. Can someone tell me what does it mean? Or at least try to tell me what does it mean?
Sir,
Excuse me, sir. Can you I'm not understanding what are you telling.
No.
Can I tell?
Just a second. Let me repeat it once and then you can tell, because Ridhima is having a problem. Fine. So the second law, can you see the board, Ridhima?
Yes, sir.
That's perfect. So I've written that what incident ray, normal and reflected ray lie on the same plane. Right? That's what you can just take it down. Then I'll explain what does it mean. I'm sorry.
Can I try?
Wait, Karthik. Wait. Let's see if somebody else is. Delisha, can you try? Delisha. Yeah, Priscilla, I'll get back to you. Don't worry. Delisha, can you try? Let's give chance to others also who have never spoken. The silent spectators. Kushi, can you try? Yuras, can you try? Can you tell me what you understood from the second law? Ridhima, you want to try? Yes, you did. Okay, you didn't understand.
No, not right now.
Not right now. Fine. Veda? Okay, so no problem. Let's see. Kushi, you want to say something? Okay. So let me explain the second law to you because it's slightly confusing. Yes. Karthik, you want to say? Yeah, Karthik.
Yes, sir.
Okay, Karthik, let's give chance to Priscilla. Then, then you. Yes, Priscilla.
Sir, here plane means surface.
Okay.
So if it is an opaque object, when the reflected ray falls on the opaque object, we can say that it is the surface. So all the three, incident ray, normal, and reflected ray lie on the same surface.
Okay, good attempt. Right? Yes, Karthik, can you?
The
Same. Fine. So let me explain what I know and let's see whether what I mean and what you have said is same or different, right? Now I have a line and I have a fixed point here. This is normal. This is fixed, right? So I have, what do? I draw a line which makes an angle 30 degrees with this. Let's say this is the surface. Now, how many more lines can I draw which are at 30 degrees with this normal?
We can.
This is one line which is making 30 degrees with the normal.
So can we say that as the incident ray?
As of now, let's not give name to that. I have one line.
We can make another one below it. Below.
Yes. How many more lines can I draw which can make an angle 30 degrees with this?
One more.
Yes.
Sir, only one more.
Only one more. Do everyone agree with it?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, Pranay? Yes, one more. Karthik, how two more? Is it including this?
No, sir. Sir, including this.
Okay, that's fine. Amulya, Arna, all of you, it's clear? We can draw one more, right? Yuvraj, what about you? Is that clear? See, I can only draw one more line, which is at 30 degrees to this, right? So, if the world was two-dimensional, what do we mean by two-dimensional? You know, only two sides. Like if the whole world was having only two sides, then I know that if there is one angle which is 30 degrees, if this is angle of incidence, this is angle of reflection, I don't have to specify this second law at all, right? So if the world had only length and breadth, no height, then I don't, because there would be only one more line which would be making 30 degrees with this, so I don't have to specify second law. I don't need the second law. But world is not two-dimensional. Let me give you another situation. Let's say this is the surface. I have a pole here, right? Now there is one ray which is coming and making 30 degrees with this. Now how many more lines can I draw at 30 degrees to the pole?
Very.
How many lines can I draw which is at 30 degrees with this pole?
I'm not sure.
Two more.
Can do a lot.
Two more.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. How many?
Sir, three. Sorry, two more.
Veda says two more. Priscilla?
I'm just thinking, sir.
Yeah, keep thinking and let me know once you're ready with the answer. Arna, how many? Karthik says 3. Khushi? Yeah, Khushi, any direction. Arna says 1. Arna, was that answer for the previous question or this one? Akshat, you had been silent for a long time.
I say 360.
Oh, you say 360. Very good attempt.
So can you just repeat the question once?
The question is, did you understand? Let's say there is a surface. On the surface, I have a pole. And there is one line which is making 30 degrees with the pole. Now, how many more lines can I draw which makes an angle of 30 degrees with the pole?
So, I'm
Yes.
thinking maybe, actually, I'm not getting it. Can you please repeat? I think maybe 12.
Veda says 12. Ridhima, did you understand the situation? Forget about the answer. Did you understand the situation?
No.
The situation says there is a plane. You know, let's say this is my hand. I keep a marker here. Now the question is, how many lines can I draw which can make an angle of 30 degrees with this marker? That's what is the question. How many different lines can I draw which can make an angle of 30 degrees with this marker? I hope the question is clear. Forget about the answer. We can answer it later.
Yes, the question is clear.
Nah, that's fine. So now you think, how many? And just tell me the answer. Pranay, what is the answer? Akshat, I didn't get an answer from you for a long time. I want an answer from you this time. Depends on the surface and pole. Surface is flat and pole is perpendicular. 360. So, Amulya, Delisha, quick. Unmana, Syed. Khushi, you said 3, right? Okay.
Sir, I have to answer 360 or infinity.
360 or infinity. So there is a choice for me. Yuvraj, what about you? What is the answer? 12, 3, infinity. Karthik says not infinity. Arna says 2. Khushi says no, it's more than 3. How many? Pranay, Akshat, you're there? You're missing. Pranay, infinity on every side. Good. Syed bhai, kya hoga answer? 12. Okay. Amulya, Ridhima, what is the answer?
Sir, for me, I guess it can be 4.
It can be 4. Very good. So that's all of you have tried very well. Syed bhai, we are waiting for your answer. Aapka answer kya hoga? 12. Okay, so good attempt. Fine. No, I can understand the reasoning that you might have given for 360. Wonderful answer, because there are 360 degrees, so 360 answer. Good thinking. 12 because there are 12 numbers in a clock, probably 12. Is that the reason why you ended up at 12?
No, sir, because I thought of 360 degrees, so I thought that if every angle is
Okay, 12 by
30
30 is okay, fine.
yes.
Good way of thinking. Then Ridhima said 4 because she said she thought there are 4 directions, so 4, right?
Yes, sir.
Very good. So all of you have done well in thinking, but let's see. Now I'll just try. I can draw this, I can draw this, I can draw this, I can draw this, I can draw infinite lines, right? Even if it is 360 degrees, between 1 degree there can be different lines, right? I can all these lines. How many lines will be there? Infinite. So Priscilla's one of the answer is correct, Unmana's answer is correct. Did you understand why it is infinite? All of you?
Yes, sir.
So now
Yes,
all of you understood, right? Now, if only first law was there, what is first law? What does first law of reflection say?
So that
angle of
angle
incidence is always equal to the angle of reflection.
So angle of incidence is equal to angle of reflection. So we know this is angle of incidence. Now angle of reflection can be any of the other infinite rays, right? Because we can have so many rays. So I have to specify which ray it is. So which ray would be, we all know that if this is the surface, if this is the normal, if this is incident ray, we know that this is the reflected ray, right? The others cannot be reflected ray. Now to make that clear, what do I say? If I take a surface, I can keep all these 3 lines on a single surface. You're getting it?
Yes, sir.
So that's why we say angle of incident ray, normal, and reflected ray lie on the same plane. So it is to specify that the reflected ray is only this, not any other ray which is making the same angle with this. I hope this is clear. That's why we have 2 laws.
It is clear.
Clear, all of you? So first law as well as second law. Is that clear?
I didn't understand. What is the plane here actually?
The plane is the one which is, if I have, I would have, it would have
We
been
take
dot.
this as a table. If is the table the plane?
No, so table is a one plane, but if this is the normal, ray is coming like this and another reflected ray is coming like this. If I keep a sheet of paper, I'll see that the incident ray and reflected ray will be on the same paper.
Yes.
So this paper is the plane that we are talking about.
But it's imaginary then.
It's imaginary, but that's, then only I know that this is the only ray which is the reflected ray. But if I say incident ray is equal to reflected ray, I'm talking about so many rays which might have same angle.
Yes.
So I have to specify this, right? Yeah, got it? I hope that's clear to us.
Sir, can you explain again, sir?
Who is this? Amulya, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, Amulya, till where did you understand, Amulya? Did you understand the first law, angle of incidence equal to angle of reflection?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so what does the second law say? And you also understood that, I can have infinite lines making the same angle with the normal. You understood that point also? Okay,
Yes,
so I cannot have all those infinite rays as the reflected rays. Right? One incident ray can have, so this incident ray cannot have all these infinite rays making the same angle as reflected ray. I have to specify which ray is making the same angle. So in order to specify that, what do I do? I take the reference of a plane. So if I keep a plane which is having this incident ray and normal, then the reflected ray will also be on the same plane. Got it? So this is to specifically say that which ray among this is the reflected ray. So that is to take out any ambiguity. Yes.
Sir, then the length of the incident ray and the reflected ray will be equal.
See, when we talk about length, what is the ray? What is the ray?
Uh,
What is the ray? How do we define a
having
ray?
one fixed point and the other can extend infinite.
So can you tell me what is the length of a ray?
No.
No. So that's what. So we can't talk about length here. So length depends on how far is the source from the reflecting surface and how far is the observer. Fine? Is that fine? So if it was, if Karthik, any other doubt?
No, sir.
Okay. So I hope this is